Hey guys, this is Justin Tebow from RWS CrossFit. I'm going to be talking about food as fuel. Hopefully you can see this in camera. Those are awesome flames. Anyway, so this is a three-part series. We're going to be going down the line with these awesome whiteboards that I have taken the painstaking time to write up. So we're going to start with the really important shit first. What the fuck do I eat? And from there we'll go over some of the science behind it, about all of the science that I'm qualified to talk about, and I'll end with some micronutrients and supplements. So anyway, first up, what the fuck do I eat? These two categories right here, meat and vegetables, eat lots. It's pretty much impossible to overeat these two things. That's for a few reasons. So first of all, they fill you up a lot, probably more than anything else you're going to eat as far as how much they fill you up per calorie. Not only that, they're really, really nutrient dense. You could eat only these two things and probably be just fine. Meat is going to be your main source of protein. It's also got some other essential nutrients in it like zinc, phosphorus. I'll talk about why these are important later. Vegetables, these are going to be your main source of fiber, which is going to help your overall gut health. That's going to dictate how well you absorb nutrients. Pretty darn important. It doesn't matter what you eat if you can't actually make use of it. They're also going to be good sources of a whole slew of vitamins and minerals, magnesium, calcium, potassium. Those are just a few, and these, your muscles require these to fire. So if you don't eat your veggies, your muscles won't work and you'll cramp up and hate your life. So anyway, that's those two. Next, we have things that you do, they're useful in limited quantities. So for these, we've got our good fats and our fruit and starchy tubers. Think like potatoes, sweet potatoes are preferable. White potatoes will do the job, but there's caveats to that. Anyway, good fats, we're looking at macadamia oil, macadamia nuts, almonds, a lot of different nuts fall into that category. Any kind of animal fat, preferably from a higher quality animal like pasture-raised, grass-fed, that kind of stuff. Grass-fed butter is amazing. And coconut oil is also really, really good for you. It's got medium chain triglycerides in it, helps expedite fat burning. Anyway, so for this, I've got eat just enough. So what just enough is, that's going to vary based on your goals. So if you're trying to lean out, like most people are, at least to some degree, you want to eat just enough good fats to fill you up. So fat will fill you up a lot more than sugar will, which is why you want to keep this, my recommendation, especially if you're trying to lean out, keep your carbohydrate intake to right around your workout window. Within a half hour before, during, or a half hour after your workout, that's when your body's really going to be making the best use of all the carbohydrates you're consuming. And it's not going to spike your blood sugar, which I'll talk about why that's important later. So what don't you eat? I've got it in red because it's important. Bread and flour, refined sugar, and pretty much any type of grains. So I have an asterisk here because this is going to vary by individual. Some people can eat fucking anything and be totally fine. They're the lucky ones. Most people are going to have some kind of negative effects when they eat one or more of these things. Refined sugar is good for pretty much nobody. Bread and flour, some people have straight up celiac disease where they'll suffer severe gastrointestinal discomfort by eating any amount of gluten. Other people have gluten sensitivities where they'll notice some like gassiness or bloating or sluggishness if they eat a significant quantity of gluten. And then some people are totally fine. They can eat like all you can eat pasta and not suffer any drawbacks. They're the minority from my experience. Most people at least suffer minor symptoms with this. Main reason why most people suffer some kind of negative symptoms, bloating, gassiness, all that kind of stuff, may not necessarily be from the gluten. There's some recent research that suggests that it might actually be from other carbohydrate compounds in the bread or the flour or what have you. It causes that gastrointestinal discomfort similar to beans. So that's just one little thing that if someone comes at you like, gluten sensitivity doesn't really exist. Well, yes and no. It's not actually the gluten, it's kind of what comes packaged with it. Refined sugar, hopefully by now you know that refined sugar makes you fat. I'll go over why in a bit. Grains, some people are going to suffer really bad drawbacks to these, kind of same with bread and flour. Also in this family are legumes and beans. Basically any nutrients you can get from beans or peanuts, anything like that, you can get better from meat and vegetables. So if you're getting enough of these, you don't need anything else. So that's what to eat, what not to eat. I'll go over why in the next video.